sure the mic is working. Okay. Good morning, Don. Thanks for being first. Okay. How's the mic? We're trying a new mic. I don't know if it's working. Give me a second. I guess it's working. Sounds good. Okay, so I want to say thanks to my channel members first and foremost because I took those funds that you guys have donated through Super Chats and I upped my game a little bit. Sterling helped me hook this up, so I hope it's good. So I got one of these Rode mics. This is a Rode, R-O-D-E microphone. So, oh, TJ, check out my hat. I'm doing good. So, I don't know if you guys can say right now if you notice a difference in the audio. I'm hoping that I did. Oh, I'm hoping that I did this right. Hang on. Now we got cameraman. Okay. It's probably something, right? Okay. So, yeah, this thing. So it should sound better. I'm not sure if it's connecting or not. It looks okay to me. So, can you guys hear the truck running? They work best. Okay. Let's try that. Because, yeah, this is kind of weird. Okay, that works. Nice piece of jewelry on my hat. You can hear the truck, but not too bad. Okay, how's my vocal? Like, can you hear me? And does anybody notice a difference if you even remember what I sounded like 2 weeks ago? So, okay, we got good sound. Sorry about all of that. Thanks, Kamal. Kamal says it's perfect. Okay. Anyways, good morning. Happy first day of the week. It is Sunday. I am back in the truck. Last weekend I was home having a great time with my family at my parents' big old place, and they got a new deck, and all of us and the babies all went out there. We shot guns, we hung out, we ate. I did not cheat on my diet. I just had a burger patty. I actually ate a whole lot before we went out there, so I wouldn't, miss out or whatever. And so that was a really great time at home that I had. I left out very fulfilled. It was a short week this week because of Labor Day, right, guys? So I hope you all had fun going home. And I'm sorry for those that you guys didn't. But everyone that's in here, good morning. Jack Walls is in the house saying nope. Sounds good now. Okay. Thanks, Jack. And welcome, Jack. I don't recognize your name, but welcome, welcome. Lance Calhoun, Don Chunger was first today. Kamal, My Adventures, Chris, Jerome, TJ Bull of the Woods, Truckin' with T-Bone. And Lance, I don't feel like I've seen you for a while. Jerome, the International Man of Mystery, Jerome Jones, channel member. Dodie, girl, hey, what's up? Flatbed Trucker. And S125. I'm about to tell you how I'm doing. Thanks for coming in. So, I got my coffee. I freaking love this little thing. So, I have 2 tablespoons of butter chunked off into this coffee. pretty much drink this every day just to break my fast with fat. This is a very easy way to increase your fat. Good time with the family. I came out refreshed. Short week, Labor Day. So I try to maximize revenue for the week as much as I could. I feel like I'm sitting all crazy awkward. Let me try to move you guys over here. I had a big plan, like I was gonna cook some breakfast, which I might while we're sitting here. Depends on how much we're on. So I kind of ran, like this load up here kept me busy for the weekend because I probably hit half revenue by Thursday. Yeah. Close to half revenue by Thursday. And so then I found myself in Alabama on a Thursday, okay? Wasn't quite the hot spot I thought it might be. So I ended up having a deadhead 200 miles to Tennessee to pick up a load to come to Maryland that would make up a lot of revenue for the week. Now, did I have to drive some extra miles out to get that? Yes. Was the rate per mile very great? No. But it added about $1,800 to my revenue for the week. So I got closer to my total week revenue. So I'm calling that good. It was better than taking an $800 load and holding it for the weekend. To me, that's my opinion. So, yeah, I think everybody had a slow week, S125. So that's the best I could do. I got really close. I would say about 80% of my revenue I got this week on a short week. I was kidding about the hat. Oh, well, it works. Thanks, T-Bone. Those burger patties are made from grass to cow to beef. Yeah, please like and subscribe, everyone. Please, the usual. It's great to see you all. I'm assuming you're all back to work. Ben's Radio is in the house with the thumbs up. Thanks, Ben's Radio. Welcome in. Jeffrey Rivera is in the house. That's a new face, too. You got enough room in that truck for two? Yep. Me and my dog, Dee Dee. And Jesus. So there's actually three of us in here. Yeah, so kind of slow week. I don't know how freight was for you guys, but it seemed like it was all there until I got to Alabama. So I had a lot of choices, so I felt pretty awesome about that, you know. And so you just make the best out of it, right? I hate holidays for this reason. But it allowed me a week where I kind of didn't have to rush too much. The stress level was low. I'm eating good. I was able to get my groceries, I think, Wednesday night. So I got that out of the way. I'm on a 34. Oh, and this is the other reason I took this load, because I have a chance to squeeze a 34 into it. So it covers my truck costs for my weekend, pretty much. My fuel is all the way filled up. And so I'm not going to come out in the hole or nothing like that. So, you know, you got to weigh it out and be like, all right. But it was better than sitting in Alabama, hauling a super heavy load because my load is super light. I got to fly up here, and then I get to squeeze in a 34. And my load delivers at even 9 o'clock tomorrow. So to me, that's midday for me. So there's no rushing, no stress. But I want to thank my channel members for and the super chat people that contributed super chats to the channel. Thank you so much. I finally pulled the trigger on a good microphone with the help of Mr. Red Lady. He is disgusted with my audio, and I'm sure as you guys are too, but you're too kind to say nothing. And it is bad. So we're trying to make this a better experience. And so he suggested these microphones. I went ahead and got them on Amazon. Listen to this. I ordered them at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They were there same day by 5. Isn't that crazy? So I got them really fast, and we did an audio test on his channel. It was a live, but it wasn't live. And we worked on it a little bit, and he kind of tutorialized me that's my word, how to use this and plug it up real fast so we can have speed of ease. So I'm feeling great. This trucking life is in the house. Jeffrey says, I'm trying to dock my load. Oh my goodness. You know what? That will never happen, Jeffrey, but thanks for the lovely compliment, I'm going to say. I am dry van. Yes, I'm dry van. I got a Beastie 2024 International LT 625 with a Cummins in it. We just hit 180,000 miles this week. Oh, you've been working the third shift? Hi, Buck Brown. I was thinking about you today. You made me flip off the world in church the other day. I still feel bad for that. Hope you're doing well too, Buck. So, all right. So when I went home, I weighed in at 177.8. I think that put me at like 24 pounds of scale weight loss. So to me, and that's fine, because I'm not, you don't want to lose it too fast, because then you got all kinds of, it doesn't look right? This is actually so natural, and so your body's just changing composition. But my clothes are looser. I'm changing sizes, even though the weight isn't moving that dramatically, but I think 24 pounds is pretty awesome. But I'm on day 65 or 66. So I started Carnivore on July 3rd when we left the wedding in Nevada. And so, yeah, I'm about 64, 65 days. My daughters are getting started on carnivore diet. And one of my son-in-laws is, excuse me, 2 of my son-in-laws. So yeah, them and their husbands are going to do it for 30 days, which I'm really happy about. And I almost got my dad to try it. My dad is suffering from Parkinson's, and it's not bad yet. And I think that, we're going to give I'm really trying to talk to him about this about getting on it so we can stop the process that's happening. So he watched a couple of videos that I sent him so far, so please pray for my dad that he will give this a shot. So this is my stepfather, who I called my dad now because my biological father passed away some years ago. He died of cancer, and it was horrible. And so I'm trying to save this one, And now that I have this knowledge, it's amazing, and hoping he signs on. He gave me a bunch of crap at first, that's crazy, but they come up from the school where, cholesterol, heart disease, all that, right? That's the first thing a lot of people say to me. I have to try to help you unlearn that it heals your arteries because you're not eating. This is how I simply explain it. For those of you that think carnivore is bad for your cholesterol, it's not. Your brain runs off cholesterol. Who would have thought? So, there's none of that business, okay? So the next thing is, I hear is that you're going to get heart disease. Okay, well, turns out cardiologists that are aware of this are actually healing some very severe cases of arteriosclerosis with a keto or a carnivore diet. Okay, so I have to explain to them though, if you're eating the animal fat and you're eating the processed garbage chemicals that they're making so-called food out of, which is not food, but the typical stuff, if you're eating that stuff together, those nasty chemicals in the food will cause your molecules to stick together, your cholesterol molecules and fat and stuff, right? And that makes it sticky cholesterol. That's when it sticks to your arterial walls. If you are eating a meat diet and no processed foods, then that is healthy for your arteries. Your cholesterol flows freely and stays slippery, and you have no problems like that. That's about the shortest, sweetest way I can explain it so that it's easy to understand. Charity is in the house. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Charity. When are you going to do flatbed? I'm not going to do flatbed. Thank you, Flatbed Trucker, for prayers for my dad. Kamal says the stream is sponsored by the like button. Yes, correct, just the like button. Tap the 3 dots at the top right corner and tap and hold on the screen, and you folks are going to see the like button. Thank you for that, Kamal. Did I get everybody? Okay, so I've decided now, our first challenge with TJ, and I know TJ has been on it a while, and Snorlord and Jerome jumped in. Jerome, what day are you on? Put it in the chat for me and tell me how you're doing. And who else? There's another person that just texted me. I think he's a YouTube subscriber. Mr. Edwards also kind of secretly joined us. He's doing a protocol a little bit different. And then I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm adding a lot of intermittent fasting to heal, you know. So anyways, a bunch of us all try to kind of encourage each other and do this for 40 days, okay? So I've decided, I mean, it's changed my life. It's not a decision I'm going to ever go back on. Now, once I hit my goal weight, which seems to be coming very quickly, and I know that I'm all, you know, good, straightened out and all that stuff, then I plan to maybe add some berries here and there when I want to have some berries. But right now I'm making sure to cure my sugar addiction. So I'm not trying to have any sweet fruits or sweet anything because it'll trigger my brain to have cravings again. And right now I have no cravings at all for nothing but meat and butter and fat. So it's fabulous. Makes it very easy. Sterling Wheel Value Channel members in the house. Oh, Chris started Carnivore last week. Awesome. Tolga is in the house. Tolga, I feel like you've been missing. Good morning, guys. I think you're talking about David Edwards. No, his name is actually Chris Edwards. And we just text each other back and forth. He never like comes in the chat or nothing like that. But he's, you know, I kind of got him pulled into, and I kind of wanted to do a Streamyard where everybody could, you know, come in and say that, but I tried to do it a couple weeks ago when I was home, and TJ wasn't available, and so it didn't work out. Maybe we'll still do that, but I know that everybody is feeling that's done it. Jerome is at around 40 days and still at 268 pounds, sleeping better, waking up early in the morning and sleeping early at night. Around 40 days. Okay. So is that I don't know what your starting weight was. I don't know if you've lost weight, Jerome, if you want to put it in the chat for encouragement. Anyway, number one thing, I'm feeling even more fantastic than I normally do. Which honestly, I thought that was good. Like, how do you do that? Because I'm usually pretty freaking happy every day. But I feel healthy. My body feels vibrant and young and full of energy and stuff like that. My confidence is better. My body's changing. I think that helps with my confidence because you know how girls are, right? The first loss that I really realized was in my waist. Like, I got my waist back. And it was rather quick. And I was like, what? So that was pretty awesome. But it's more now not about the weight loss. It's about how I'm feeling. Being alive. This is the truth. So, it's not that I can't cheat or do whatever, but oh dear God, how would I would never want to because the chemicals are so bad. So it'll just make me like want to barf the next day. So if anything, eating this way has freed up more time for me, has stopped all the mental anguish over the cravings I used to have for this food or that food or wishing I wanted that or that's all gone. I'm completely satiated and totally fine. So I have lots of mental time to focus on other things productive, and my cortisol stays low because of the animal fat, and that's why I'm sleeping better. My sleep scores improved greatly. I'm still walking, I'm still trying to stay moving, so I know that helps a lot in the grander scheme of things. My hormones must be completely balanced because I feel like $1,000,000, and I really think that's the biggest healing that I was after with it also. Just undoing all the damage, the metabolic damage and hormetic damage that I have done by going vegan and then extreme fasting and all the things that you do to try to control your weight, right? So that if you're doing stuff wrong and your body is constantly in fight or flight, or your body is constantly fighting for stabilization, or your body is never feeling safe, like that's why those diets don't work. There's something wrong with them where they're keeping your body in a fearful state so it will not release your stored fat. I've been learning a lot. I've been absorbed in studying more about food chemicals. I've been absorbed in more about carnivore, the benefits of carnivore, how carnivore works, because I'm not trying to just buy into a new religion. Okay? I'm going into physiology. I'm like I'm tracing things back. Because if I'm going to recommend this to other people, like I have to know what I'm saying, and I have to understand the studies behind it. I have to oh my gosh, number one, I've watched so many people testify on their own lives and what it has done for them. So that's incredible. So yeah, I've been kind of lost in the sauce. Actually, for the last 2 months, I've been in deep dive study. Like enough to where you've seen me barely poke my head out. But that, because I gotta have the facts. I have to know what I'm doing, and I have to do stuff on purpose. Like that's just, I have to do everything on purpose. Sometimes I cut up though. So that's kind of the train I've been on, and just the more I'm learning is absolutely blowing my mind. So, and the power of this, what's really been tripping me out is the power of the human body. With some exceptions, I am convinced in my heart and soul and mind that this information's out here, and you don't need to go see a doctor anymore, except for, some acute situations maybe. To me, in my life, where I'm at with my health, like I do not have to see a doctor except to just maybe get a checkup, get some blood work, just to kind of see how things are going. And they even have blood work companies now that you can just go sign up with them and you can get your own blood work anytime you want. So I've not only eliminated a bunch of crap from my diet, a bunch of unneeded medicines, and understand how to heal my own self and help others. But they're unnecessary unless I need them for an emergency surgery or something like that. That's fantastic. So I'm on it. I've incorporated some new habits. I'm trying to get out in the sun for the first 30 minutes because I got to take Dee Dee out to go potty because she gets all over me. So a lot of times it's before the sun comes up, but I'm making it a point, a strong effort every day that before I do anything else, I take her potty and I get her and myself out in the sun and let her get her runoff on. That's why she's quiet now. So we have new habits. So she gets a runoff, get her in a safe place if we're in one. If not, we're walking. I mean, I'm walking anyways, but she has to herd me. She's a cattle dog, so she likes to herd. I gotta let her inner cattle dog out. So, you know, I have to run around a little bit. She has to herd me, and then she'll run down there, and then she'll run back. So we do that a lot. And she gets her exercise, and I get my exercise, and I'm trying to expose as much skin as I can to the actual direct sunlight. We're getting to the point in the year, not quite yet, but it's coming, where we're not going to have that ability because it's going to be so freaking cold. And if you're like me, you don't like to get out in the cold. So I'm trying to take advantage of the weather and get in the sun at least for 30 minutes. And while you're at it, walk. I'm practicing this. These are my new habits. I'm feeling great. It just does something to your mood, you know? I think it's great. Nomadic Brit is in the house. Good morning, Nomadic Brit. It's great to see you in here. Don says, Don, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, Don is also doing carnivore. I've been at a stall, but found out this morning, down 7 pounds. If you're at the beginning, Don, don't worry about that little stall. An actual carnivore stall is when you're like literally stalled and it's like a month long. I did go up and down, stopped. Like in the first month or so, the scale does all kinds of crazy stuff. So I would tell you, just like, try not to jump on the scale except every 2 weeks. That's why I'm not weighing myself every week now. Like, I'm trying to wait 2 to 3 weeks before I weigh myself in, because when your body's healing and your composition's changing, the scale may never move, but you will literally be losing sizes in areas. You know what I mean? So don't be discouraged. If you get in something like a month-long stall, then the answer to that, to kick things back in, is a good hearty fast. And you can even fat fast. It's a little bit easier than just dry fasting, but a good fast will break that cycle. My little belly is disappearing step by step. If I can do that, I'll be back on my 6-pack. That's what we're all screaming, Tolga. That, I think all of us dream of that, right? Amadzai, oh, he's saying come out. Okay. Oh, cool, mate. Standard stuff, basically. I'm happy to hear that you're also doing well. Okay, Jerome started at 278. He's been in about 40 days, and he's still at 268. So, if you want to talk about it, Jerome, I'll talk about it with you. There might be something you're eating, or you're not eating enough. Believe it or not, sometimes it's you're not eating enough. I'm eating like a man, you guys. Sterling, I'm using the new mics. So, how does it sound, in your opinion, since you helped me set this up? I hope you guys notice the difference in the audio. The stall is a normal response. It took time to get out of shape, so recovery takes time as well. Exactly. Intermittent fasting helps if you're trying to lose weight. There you go. Wyatt Earp is in the house. Watch out for those Swift drivers. Flatbed Trucker says, I have to see a doctor every 3 months. Guess I'm SOL. You have to, Flatbed? I mean, they'll tell you have to come back. Trust me. But if you heal yourself, you may not have to. Diabetic is a pain. Oh, Flatbed Trucker, you can heal that diabetes. If that is one of the biggest things that you can heal with going on a carnivore diet. No lie. Like, okay. Carnivore, red meat, ruminant meat, grass-fed meat, even just red meat animals, okay? Ruminant animals are the best. DDs. Drops your A1C, raises your testosterone, lowers your insulin because you're eliminating anything that spikes your insulin, and the animal fat will heal and regulate your hormones, including insulin. So please look into it, Flatbed. I am very certain that you can heal that. Even those of you guys with sleep apnea, okay? Sleep apnea takes a little bit more time to heal, but there are cases where people have done it. I see some pink hands from Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. Doris, welcome. Thanks, Toga. Chief Ray Heller wants to know how it's going, Nomadic Brit. Doctors call it practice for a reason. Exactly, Buck. Nobody knows your body like you, okay? They weren't even taught about nutrition in medical school. And I'm not trying to get up on the soapbox, but I have to say it. I can't even hold it in. So, there's some unlearning that we have to do, and there's some new learning or relearning. Because really, everything I'm learning is really just going back to what I remember my grandparents and my great-grandparents doing, the way that they lived. They were not obese. They were farmers. Vegetables were fermented and put in cans, you know, the jars and stuff. Everything nowadays is so inflammatory, and that's the thing. Like, the carnivore diet is an anti-inflammatory diet. You are eliminating all inflammatory foods. That's why your gut heals. That's why your body can heal itself, because it gets into ketosis and it stays there. And ketosis is the actual healing mechanism of the body, created in you by the Lord, so that all of your systems, and let's face it, most of this damage is hormetic damage. Most of the inflammation that happens is because of inflammation. I mean, because to our hormones is because of the inflammation. The inflammation is coming from the chemicals in the food. Okay, the sugars, the sugar alcohols, the gluten. Oh dear God, I dare you guys to look up gluten and what it does to your body and what it does to kids. Ugh. Cheap Freight Hauler, channel member. Can carnivore heal this lazy bone I have? I think so. I think so. And it doesn't matter, because even if you're a little bit lazy, it will give you energy. Because once your body switches over to fat for energy, you feel like, woo, more energy. You feel like doing stuff. You know? I feel on top of the world. Like, the only lazy I feel is because I just want to be lazy. But it's not that. Like before, it was like, I want to work out, but my body was just like, you know, I struggled with that. I have days that I'm up and days that I'm down. So that's all straightened out. I'm like living in a zen, even keel. Let's go. Let's get it done. My brain is absolutely razor sharp. I've been in ketosis for about 48 days now. That's documented. I know that I'm in a steady level of ketosis. That's the healing. And that's the reason you stay on the meat and you stay on the fat for a period of time, because it is the ketosis that your body kicks into healing. And it'll straighten everything out. And for men, like if you have erectile dysfunction, it fixes that. Hate to talk about wieners right now, but I'm going to tell you the truth. So it fixes that, because that is a hormonic / gut problem. Okay. All of a metabolic, your hormones are messed up, and that affects your winky. So when you ask TJ, I'm not talking about his winky, but ask TJ. He said his testosterone went up like a couple 100 points. And for you guys, I don't think you understand how, until you go into the study of these food chemicals, how much damage it's doing to your testosterone levels, your estrogen levels. It raises your estrogen levels. Man boobs are coming from somewhere, guys, and it's an imbalance because your body is not designed to have that. And so everybody that I've seen, what's up, baby? That's staying on the carnivore, your body composition is changing because your body has one chance now to stop all the bad guys coming in, the inflammation, and be able to go to work and do its job. All this time we've been raised with all this crap, and you got to think about it. I'm 52 years old. For 52 years, I have made my body fight a battle to keep me alive. Give yourself a chance. Give your body a chance to like do its thing. It's so incredible. I've been learning how powerful your body is at healing yourself. You have all the stuff to do it. You just have to provide the environment that your body can do what it's designed to do. And that's how I'm looking at it. Like, I'm stopping the attacks. And your body will change back to what it's supposed to be. Most of the people are not working out like crazy. Most of these carnivore transformations you see, they're not working out like crazy. Their body's just healing and changing, and everything's returning to its place. So it's amazing. And I didn't want to make this about carnivore, so I'm sorry. I get triggered about doctors, I get triggered about the world, and I get triggered about this massive evil that is literally put us in this false mindset of, this is food. Sorry, cheap freight hauler, that was your fault because you said, can carnivore heal this lazy bone? Audio is okay, but I'm detecting some slight clipping issues. It might be because I have the truck on. I don't know. Hold on. I kept the truck on because I was going to cook some bacon while we were talking, but apparently I can't multitask too much. Okay. Clipping issue. Okay. If anybody else is hearing anything weird, please let me know. Is it on? I thought the light was supposed to be on. Did it die? I think my battery died. Hold on, we might have to change this. I'm sorry. Okay, this is phone only. I think my battery died because I got no little green lights. That might have been where the clipping was coming from. Crap. I had them all charged up at the house. So this was pretty fun. We're gonna charge. So let me know if you see the difference. If you hear the difference. Red Lady, value channel member is in the house. Okay, let's go on to another topic. The Samsung step challenge that we've been running is gaining momentum. We have like 10 people, or 12 even. I don't know. The group is getting bigger, and it's kind of fun. I've been a super lame-o this week on the step challenge because I'm seriously in 9th place. The guys are kicking my butt, which is usually the case. But I've been running, and I've been home, and so I can't go on a lot of long walks at home. Not that I can't, I just don't, because I'm hanging out. I'm landing. So I'm getting my butt kicked right now. But that's a lot of fun. As we gain momentum, we're gaining more people, and it's pretty fun. So if you guys want to check it out, go to Samsung. I'll probably put up the link. I mean, we're in the middle of one right now. Maybe I'll just go through my community posts, and you'll see the Samsung links to there, and you can get connected, or just shoot me a message and we'll figure it out. But we're having a good time with that thing. Everybody's saying hi to Red Lady. Cure a disease, lose a customer. Exactly, Chief Ray Holler. Are they limited? What did we run? I haven't even looked at it today. Did we run into some trouble? Okay. I didn't know that. So I'll have to look into that. Nomadic Britt says, Chief Ray Holler, I'm in the best place mentally and physically than I can ever remember. Nomadic Britt, praise the Lord. That is awesome to hear. Flatbed Trucker says, I've tried everything. You got to stay on carnivore for a long time to completely get out of the diabetes thing. From what I'm understanding, a good 90 days solid. And your blood work, you will definitely see the improvement in your blood work. And you may have to stay on it. But it's definitely curable. Sometimes it takes people a little bit longer. And honestly, I don't even care, the way that this has made me feel and how my body is changing with so little effort. I'm committed, man. I don't want to eat anything else. I'm enjoying eating steak and burger and eggs and butter every single day. You'd think that I might get sick of it. So far, I haven't. I'm just I'm look forward to my meals, and I have way too much fun eating now. It's crazy. So hang in there, Flatbed Trucker. I would encourage you to do it. Commit to 30 days and have, check your blood work at the beginning, check it at the end. And then, and I would say at least commit to 90 days to really kick it out of there. I'm not a doctor. I guess I have to say that, but, and if not, Flatbed, if you don't believe me, do the research. There's hundreds and thousands of people that have done it. And there's YouTube videos on it. I guarantee it. Look into the research yourself. I believe in you, and I know you can heal that stuff and get out of that mess. Buck says, I'm no doctor, but I miss being able to play doctor. Oh, I hope so. I hope saying this gets me in trouble. Behave, sir. Toga says, Nomadic Brit, that is excellent, sir. I'm really happy to hear that. Me too. That is fantastic news from Nomadic Brit. This Truck and Life is in the house, who is a butt kicker in the Samsung race, along with Cheap Freight Hauler and T-Hill and Red Lady. I think they're in the battle for first place. It says, you guys hear about the shooter in Kentucky that was shooting at cars on I-75? He's still out there. Oh, no, I was just in Kentucky too. That's interesting. I didn't even know I was in danger. Sterling Wheel says, watch the footage from the original Woodstock. We have gone completely off the rails as far as health's concerned. But it's information that they programmed us with, right? The propaganda. That stuff that is made in process in boxes with the barcode, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were meant to eat meat. We were meant to thrive off meat and heal off fat and hunt animals and eat animals. When they started inventing things, right, Sterling? Like the 1950s, I think that's when the table started to turn, when they started telling us that red meat would cause heart disease and fat would cause heart disease. And they went low fat and mandated food companies to put out stuff low fat and introduce seed oils and told you that grains were good for you and all of that, and started adding sugar into everything. Those 4 points, that's it. When you look at the diabetes rate from that point in time, it literally went like this. And now everyone's obese because of that point in time. Don't believe me. Look it up. Like you'll find it's true. And it makes sense. You guys know we shouldn't be eating that crap. What I think people skip over, like, it is making you depressed. It's turning you into a woman, or it's turning you into a man, whatever. It's messing up your hormones. And your body's not able to do all the miraculous things that it was created to do. And it's been fighting your whole life. It's been fighting attack your whole life. Give it a break. Like, dude, you guys, just give it 30 days. I didn't know if I believed it all, because it's against everything I've ever believed. I mean, everything. I was like, this is all I've preached. This is all I've been about for my whole life, is plants, veggies, blah, blah, blah. This is crazy. These people are nuts. This is crazy. All right, well, the only way to put it to us is to do it for 30 days. Well, 30 days has changed my life. It's changing my body. I feel absolutely amazing. I'm in love with my life. I feel alive. Like, fully alive. More than I was. Like, to the 10th power. Like, I can feel my body. I know what my body wants. Like, it's incredible. I don't even know. I'm trying not to get weird, you guys. Too late. But, okay. Tolga, it's because of twin. Twin what, Nomadic Brit? What's twin, Nomadic Brit? Where's Wheelburner and Dar? A Red Lady saying hi. She's here in 2 or 3 weeks. Then holiday, then on the road. She's here in 2 or 3. Is twin, you have like a twin sister or something? I didn't know you had a twin sister, Nomadic Brit. I hope I'm not. I don't know. What is it? Please elaborate. Jeep Prey Holler says, don't think I've ever called it a Winky. Sorry, that's my word for it. No one can beat Curtis' boobs, period. I concur. Jerome Jones says, the reason my weight loss is moving slowly is because I have sinned. Oh, Jerome. Confessions of Jerome Jones, the International Man of Mystery. Right here, live on Shannon Thomas Trucking. You have it here exclusively. Jerome, you're forgiven. And repent and move forward. Get back on the wagon, Jerome. What's next is in the house saying, you're right. Nomadic Brit, thanks for coming in. What's next with all the fun question marks and stuff. Nomadic Brit is puking at Tolga about Curtis's boobs. They're glorious in their own right. But yes, I would put Curtis amongst about 50 other people right on the carnivore diet. There's no money in keeping people healthy. That's true. And you have to understand that. You have to look at it for the business that it is. When you're seeing CEOs and people sitting on the boards of the cigarette companies to the food companies and the pharmaceutical companies, and they're sitting on the board of the FDA or they're consultants of the FDA, put that together, folks. Please. There's too much. Don't get me started. Okay. Tolga says, wow, that's excellent. Send our love and respect to her, please, sir. Come on, you know what people paid to see that even back in the time. That's funny. Tolga, I think it's like a trauma imprint on your mind because you've seen it once. Love Curtis though. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. Nomadic Brit said, Tolga will do, but she will not be on the lives. Chief Freight Hauler says, who is that? Nomadic Brit, do you have a twin sister? What are you talking about? Chief Freight Hauler says, can my body heal from 25 years of Marlboros, 35 years of Mountain Dew, and 43 years of sweet tea? Yes. And once you feel health, dude, you will never go back. I promise. Like, I feel more alive than I ever remember feeling in my life, except for maybe when I was a child. It's too valuable. And yes, it will get rid of all that stuff. Let's see. Marlboro's, Mountain Dew, 43 years of sweet tea. The Mountain Dew and the sweet tea, you probably would kick that sugar addiction within that first 30 days. I'm certain of it. And you won't even want it. The cigarettes, I'm not really sure about, but it definitely gives you a lot more mental power to kick addictions, I would say. Toga says, leave a like, guys. Yeah, hit the like on your way in or out. I'd appreciate it. It helps the channel. And, you know, I've been slacking a little bit on videos, and I'm working on some other stuff. I finally made a TikTok, you guys. I don't know what to do with it yet, but I made a TikTok. So go over there. If you're a TikToker, go to ShannAn Thomas Trucking on TikTok and hook it up. I'm trying to figure out how to use TikTok. We can still hear you, ma'am. The audio quality is pretty well. Sound is good. Okay. Oh, I'm behind. Dewana, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Dewana. Please join the challenge. There's nothing, just good fun with others. Yeah, we keep each other moving and motivated, and every step is a victory, okay, in the Samsung challenge. Don't feel intimidated. We do talk a bunch of smack to each other, though, which just makes it fun. There's a chat box in there. So as we go, there's this little track, and it shows who's, you know, who's in front, who's in back, and whatever, and we just talk smack to each other. Jerome, I'm going to put him on blast. You got some moving to do, my brother. You're looking at my trailer lights. You know what I'm saying? you gotta, let's catch up today. I gotta do some catching up today. Me and Jerome are in last place right now, you guys. I thought I was in last place. You are in last place. At least last I looked. Unless I'm in last place and you picked it up this morning. I don't know. Bug Brown, off topic, but what's the chances of me getting my hands on your motorcycle to bring it back to life? It'd make pretty cool content. Just a suggestion. Are you trying to buy it from me, or are you just trying to fix it for me? It wouldn't take much, Buck. Let's talk about it. Nomadic Brit says, I've been on Carnivore for about 4 months. Oh, the Nomadic Brit, a meat eating. I like to come up with these creative. No matter Britt is eating meat, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. If it's been 4 months, I'm mad at you because you didn't share it with me. First of all, you could have called and encouraged me, or we could have been having these conversations. But second of all, if you thought Nomadic Brit was notorious and glorious already, and he's 4 months in, everyone must stand at attention now. Okay? Because I'm sure he is at the absolute top of his game. I can feel it with me. Like I am so razor, man, you guys, I have done so much in my business, my finances. I have made some moves. I've been busy because I got my brain back. Like, it's crazy. I've been making some moves. Like, I am this close to increasing my revenue. And I don't mean my trucking revenue. I got a deal in. I'm hoping it pulls off. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx anything. But I have literally been working on revenue streams and stuff. Making moves. Feeling like all systems go. It's going to pay off. I love the way I feel. I don't care if you guys believe it or not. I don't care if you care about it or not. What I'm telling you is heal your body. Give your body a break. Give it 30 days minimum. It's not hard. I'll be eating, look, this is what I'm going to eat for breakfast. I'm going to eat 6 strips of bacon. I'm going to probably have 4 or 5 eggs with the yolks. I'm going to have a ribeye steak. And then to top it off, I'm going to cook up my a pound of burger, the extra fat burger. And if I'm still hungry after all the first stuff, I'm going to nibble on some of that burger until I'm full. Pretty sure I'll be full after the first stuff, though. You don't count calories. You don't have to do no crazy stuff. You eat when you're hungry. You stop eating when you're full. Rinse and repeat. And your body heals. It's that freaking easy. Forget about stupid calories. And move. Walk. Incorporate some healthy habits. You're going to have the energy, and trust me, your mind is going to be completely different. You won't be depressed anymore. You're not going to feel crazy. You're not going to, I feel like the world is closing in on you, and you are going to feel motivated. Promise that. I promise that. 30 days. Like, what do you have to lose? That some of these people are trying it. I'm learning right now that a lot of you are getting on Carnivore, and I didn't even know it. So kudos to you guys. That's fantastic news. I'm super happy because you are taking charge of your life. And any of you can tell, can testify in here how much you feel has changed. Because I know. That's what I'm feeling right now. Dewana says, I've checked it out and all that I could eat, I may do it. Oh, there's no going hungry. You are not starving. Even on my fast, like I've been doing intermittent fasting, even on my fast, I haven't been hungry. Like, it's been too easy. I'm like, oh, I haven't eaten in 24 hours. Oops. It's crazy, dude. It's truth, but it works. I'm telling you. It's so easy, you guys, to just heal yourself. And if, honestly, I'll tell you what it's done for me in trucking. And I'll probably do a separate video out this. Or a short. This is what I feel like it's done for me in trucking. I have so much more free time, not thinking about food. I'm saving a crap ton of money. I'm spending a good amount of money on meat. But compared to what I had to buy before on the grocery list and then picking stuff up at the truck stop, I've saved a fortune. The money that I've saved in just the last 8 weeks has provided my business to have more money reserved for maintenance, and also allowed me to make some financial moves in my personal life. It's just that little over the top that I needed, and I got some things done. I can't believe that. Like, I'm just like, wow. Because it was like I was still just running a little bit behind. Like, it's not where I wanted to be. I hit my savings target. I hit all of that in the last 2 months. And the market's been wonky. So I got this free time. I have this ease of cooking. The air fryer's changed my life too. I'm telling you what. So that thing, I can cook a steak, a burger, bacon. I can't do the eggs in there, but any of the meats, I can literally almost throw in there. And the salmon, because I eat salmon too. Wild caught Alaskan salmon, because it's a fatty fish. And I throw it in there all together sometimes. Sometimes not the steak, because I like the steak medium rare. But I can cook so fast with that thing. Like, I don't know why I didn't have an air fryer, a couple years ago. This has changed my life. My George Foreman grill actually has dust on it. Thank you, Snorlord, by the way, who gifted that to me. I haven't even touched it. I use my microwave hardly at all. I'm getting fresh, cooked to perfection meat every time. So eating meals has been so much more exciting for me. And then because I'm driving so much, as a driver, okay, you guys, as a driver, my grocery list is this long. Beef, butter, bacon, steaks. I get my salmon from Butcherbox, by the way, which is the best. The best. That's all I got to pick up on the road. I make a little Instacart order. They come over with like 2-3 bags of meat. I put it up in my Appy-Cool freezer deep freezer up there. My little freezer's full of meat. That frees up so much time. And I'm not running out of stuff. Like, oh, I'm out of mustard. I'm out of ketchup. None of that. My little tiny refrigerator that I was complaining to you guys about is now the perfect size. It fits everything. I get 4 dozen eggs, stack them in there, and I still got room to put whatever meat I'm unthawing or preparing to, whatever, sitting in there for the next day. And my little freezer, I got the deep freezer to keep that stuff cold till I'm ready to eat it. Because some days I just want to fast because I'm not even hungry. It's freed my life up as a driver, and the mental clarity, I'm not carrying around any depression back in there anymore, nothing like that. I'm not feeling like that, any of that. I wake up every day mentally ready to go, sharp as a razor blade, completely alert, a way better level of alert when working, which I think we should just have, because we're professionals and we're driving a death machine. The more awareness and alertness that I can achieve being out here, the better, the safer for me. I'm sharp, man. I'm quick to, like, I'm seeing everything. Like, I feel like just my head's on a swivel. I feel great driving for long periods. I'm not feeling any fatigue or anything like that. Like, I'm just like let's go. That's been incredible. And when I do start getting tired, it's time to go to bed. And even if I need an extra hour, I'm starting to get a little bit sleepy. Like, I have that stamina to push through without compromising my safety or mental whatever. Like, I can just tell I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm sleeping like a baby. My sleep is improved, which also helps you manage your hormones, your cortisol, and all of that. You're waking up rested. You're feeling great. It just works on everything. And here's my soapbox statement. If every trucker could be carnivore, or even at the very least a good keto diet, we are unstoppable. Like, I just feel so much more confident, better about my money. Like, I have a different awareness level. My spirit feels great. Like, I'm healing in so many ways. And what's shocking and amazing to me is that I never realized I'm feeling what the human body can actually do to heal itself. You never needed those pills. You never have to depend on doctors to heal you. Your body actually can do it. It's so incredibly profound. And because I'm a believer in God, I'm just like, it puts me in an attitude of deeper gratitude, of big thanks. And I'm in awe because he is so perfect and he created us so perfectly. And there's so many things the body can do that they never revealed to us so that they can make money, and they don't even know about it. The schools never even taught them about it, you guys. So guess what? That levels the playing field, doesn't it? Who knows your body more? You do. So who's got the advantage? You do. Who's got access to this information and can catch on to it and do it before the doctor ever has it? You. So be encouraged. I'm sorry. Let's digress for a minute, okay? I saw an awesome t-shirt yesterday. Said, no balls in women's stalls. I love it. Snorlord the Metalhead Viking Caveman Trucker #Carnivore says, good morning, everyone. How behind in the comments is she? A lot. Just a half hour. Okay. Here we go. I'm speeding through. You guys are talking crap about me. She is called Twin Flames on YouTube. Oh, like you got a girlfriend? 2 4s in the house. I wish I could be there, Buck, but... Oh, Twin is my British girlfriend. Well, gosh darn it. Nomadic Brit has a girlfriend, you guys. There's the news. You heard it right here exclusively on ShannAn Thomas Trucking Channel. Throw up a like, because that's news. Nomadic Brit runs like the wind in that tanker at Schneider over there. And it sounds like he has made time to entertain a new relationship. And I know that that makes him happy. And he's carnivore. Look out. He is unstoppable. That is my brother. Good for you, Nomadic Brit. Praise the Lord. Take your time though, please. I'm gonna give you that because I love you and you're my friend. Always just slow down. Slow down. Enjoy. Don't rush anything. You have a beautiful heart and take your time. It's okay. All right. I just want to say that to you because I love you. Cheap Freight Hauler says, I know that my body wants, and it's 3-pound bag of gummy bears. No, that's the drug talking, Cheap Freight Hauler. But I've been without for 2 months, been cutting boneless chicken breasts into cubes and snacking on them instead of the gummies. Oh, that's fantastic. See, that's power. That's power. That's a champion right there, Chief Freight Hauler right there. I'm proud of you for that. And you've been walking. You've been kicking butt on walking. Mrs. A is in the house. Why don't you have a wrench? She needs a wrench. Add as moderator. Okay. Mrs. A, you got a wrench. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you, girl. I hope everything is well. I hope it is. I know you got your hands full over there. Twin Flames is in my lives. Okay. I guess I've been missing. I got to catch up on your channel, sir. The Circin Life says, took a global pandemic to get me off nicotine. Well, the important thing is that you are on a new level now. Don Schonger says, chicken is very lean. Need more fat for this diet. Yeah, if you actually like chicken, see, I had to tell myself the truth about chicken. Because I really had to think about it. I watched something that got me thinking about it. I have never even though I've eaten chicken because I used to professionally train so much and chicken was the protein, right? So I never really I can honestly say now, and examine yourselves. Like, ask yourself this, like, and be real with yourself. Do you really like chicken? Do you like chicken so much that you just cook it and eat it like it is? Okay. I realize I don't think I really like chicken. I like wings with the sauce. I like chicken fingers because of the crunchy, good tasting crap that it's wrapped in. I like barbecue chicken. There's not any chicken that I can say like I honestly like without something adding to the flavor or giving it flavor. So do you really like chicken? You may not really like chicken. Can I cook a piece of beef and eat it just as it is, and does it taste succulent and delish? Yeah, I like beef. I like bacon. I have to be honest with myself and be like, I'm not sure if I really like chicken. So that was something I put myself through. And I'm like, you know what? I just think, and honestly, since I've been eating this, I haven't had any craving for chicken, except some, some chicken that's not bad for me. Like, you smell the chicken fingers, but I just keep going because I'm staying strong. The funnest part of eating chicken to me was the breaded stuff or the coating on it, right? Because who wants to eat plain chicken? I can eat a plain steak. I can eat plain burger. So I compared it like that, and I was like, I ain't missing no chicken. And salmon, I'm actually eating the skin on it, the fatty skin on it, which I would never do. I would always scrape it off because I was like, ew, right, skin. Now I'm eating it, and I like it. I put a little butter on it, and it's like, it's great. And I get that good omega-3 from that fish. And the protein, because salmon is amazing. But yeah, I had to really think about whether I like chicken. So if you're going to have chicken and you're a chicken guy or girl, they say, the carnivore peoples recommend that you eat the fattiest chicken you can find, which would be what? The thighs. You eat dark meat chicken thighs. And I definitely have never been a fan of dark meat. So go there. Take your chicken to the dark side, okay? Take your chicken to the dark side and eat the skin, okay? Flatbed Trucker says, okay, I'll give this meat diet a try. I'll start it when I get back on the road next week. Yeah, because you want to put some thought into it, Flatbed Trucker. I'm telling you, it makes our life out here out on the road very much easier. Think about what you got to cook with. I highly recommend air fryer, okay? Because you'll be able to cook quick. And if you have a little, I don't know what you have in your thing, but you want to have enough room to keep meat frozen so that you can keep it as fresh as possible. But yeah, prepare, decide what you're going to purchase for your first week. Just take it 1 week at a time. I promise. Don't overwhelm yourself. And give yourself enough, because there might be days that you're ready to eat 2 pounds of meat in one day. I'm not lying. So make sure you're thinking about storage, about freezer space, and grabbing yourself an air fryer and all that. So take a week to prepare, and then go into this very comfortably, very plain, very committed, and make sure you're comfortable. Get a bunch of eggs. Get something to make your eggs. I got my little egg cooker, which I love, love, love. Very simple. Set yourself up for success, because that air fryer will cook all your meat fantastic. I think the biggest thing at first is you getting stored. I have a freezer. I got an Apicool freezer off Amazon. I did a video on it. I've had it I think, gosh, I probably had this thing about a year now, and I absolutely love it. I think it's the coolest thing ever. To me, in the truck, it's like a mini deep freezer. So do all the things to prepare yourself for success and just take it in stride. Don't pressure yourself. Don't be like, I'm starting this diet and I'm going to end it here. Like, get that all out of your head. Forget about calories. Forget about anything. You eat until you're full. Like, you're going to, you're going to nourish yourself for the next 30 days. You're going to spoil yourself. Get that in your head, because that's what you're doing. You're going to eat like a king. You're going to feel fantastic. You're going to be sleeping like a baby, and you're going to be healing your body. So I'm happy for you. I really hope that you know, after about the first week, trust me, all the sugar cravings and the carb cravings will be gone, and you're going to be amazed. You're going to be sitting there like I was, like, I'm sat there and watched a Dunkin' Donuts right in front of me. I was on my 34, and I was like, I have no desire to get a donut or get ice cream. And that was something that I struggled with mentally. It was just gone. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. It just, your mind heals. Your brain receptors that sugar manipulates, it heals it. And all those cravings go away, and you get off the sugar addiction. Because trust me, guys, sugar is a very dangerous drug these days, and it's in all your food, and they're getting away with it. Buck Brown says, YouTube is more than I can keep up with what it is anymore. Social media melt my... I know, like, TikTok is throwing me for a loop. But, I do want to say this. Pale Rider has a TikTok channel. So you guys, if anybody who's on TikTok, please go and check out Pale Rider's TikTok and support him. He's got it figured out. So I'm like, all right, I have to go to TikTok school. It's not something that I want to focus on, because I think TikTok is the devil. But I'm trying to grow my channel, so I'm trying to get motivated on content, and I'm trying to be able to I just want to spread it out across everything, like one piece of content, 4 platforms. Like, I'm really struggling with that, but I will get there. And so I have Instagram, ShannAn Thomas Trucking on Instagram. I have ShannAn Thomas Trucking on YouTube, and I have ShannAn Thomas Trucking on Facebook. And so I'm missing the TikTok, and I guess people make money on TikTok. So a very concerned mentor of mine, one of my real estate mentors, called me and said, you got to get on this TikTok thing. I was like, yeah, I've been thinking about it. I hate TikTok. And so he went over some lessons and taught me, look what these people are doing. Right? He shows me some stuff. It was the first time I ever downloaded TikTok. And he explains the process. He's like, on your worst day, you can make more money than you're making with your YouTube channel. So I'm like, all right, man. I'll do the same thing like this as I did with the carnivore diet. I'll try it for 30 days. I can't figure out how to make a gosh dang video. I'll figure it out, though. Flatbed says, I don't use sugar at all. It's not about using sugar. So what they've done, Flatbed, is they put it into your food chemicals. If you have anything that in your diet that says dextrose, guar gum, fructose syrup, corn syrup, maltodextrin, gluten, cellulose, any of those seed oils, if you check all the ingredients on your processed food, which they're in most, those are the things that are hurting you. And if you're eating grains, and if you're eating vegetables, those things all combined are what's killing you and giving you diabetes. The Bull of the Woods says, this parking lot is huge here in Montana, 4,800 steps in one lap around. Oh, that's awesome. I might do it again in a couple hours after I have coffee and Sunday with ShannAn. Thank you. Yeah, that's my plan. So we did a walk earlier, and then once I finish with you guys, I'm going to make myself a whole bunch of food, because I'm an animal now, and I'm going to eat all that, and then we're going to go walk, you know how you're supposed to go to walk after a full belly or whatever. So we're going to do that walk. Dee Dee's going to get some more exercise. We're going to play a little bit out there. We had a nice big grass spot to do. But yeah, that's typically how I try to run my Sundays or anytime that I'm stopped waiting. And then I'll take my shower and do my laundry. And I did the grocery shopping already, so we're good on that. So I'm on my game today. And I don't have too much business work to do because I literally done a whole lot all week. I'm rocking, man. I'm on top of my game right now. That feels pretty good. Buck Brown says, I like to tinker on motorcycles, same as Sterling, stuff like that. Really helps my PTSD. Carnivore will heal your PTSD, Buck. Just saying. You might want to try it. Man, this is great. We got love. We got new budding love, like a good springtime in here with Nomadic Brit. We have reviving souls and bodies and minds and people taking control of their flesh going on. It's amazing. It sounds like we are all, we're curing, we're fighting addictions. Like, it sounds like we're all in a very forward momentum right now. We got people taking steps, encouraging each other, new endeavors, people that are encouraged to try to get their diet together and get healed. There's a lot going on in my chat right now, you guys. In the Trucker Cafe. God bless it. I'm excited. Very positive vibes today. I love that all of you are working on your own thing, and I just want to encourage you, look, the only person you got to beat is the best version of yourself. Like, always keep trying to better yourself. But my goodness, if you're dependent on any kind of medical device or doctor situation, like, I'm telling you, there's a way out. It's real. Do your research and you will see what I'm saying. Because I can't tell you everything. I'd have you here for like 4 days. And, but I've done the research. I've seen enough to absolutely convince me to unlearn every fitness thing that I've spent my life on and understand that, God, we've been lied to, you guys. So I encourage you to research the hell out of it and tell me, and God, if you find out that I misled you in some way, you're welcome to come on live and tear me apart, because I know you won't. This is the real thing. I'm trying it. I'm the guinea pig, dude. My life has changed. I'll never put that nasty poison in my mouth again. Sugar's not sugar anymore, you guys. Like, you gotta understand, nothing is what it was. They've changed it. Even your vegetables, they're not good for you anymore, unless you do all this old time process of fermenting to them and things like that, so they don't tear holes in your gut. That's another video. No Matter Britt says, just doing the USA dual citizenship at the moment. Wow. Well, congrats, sir. I wish you lots of love and happiness, because you deserve it. Dan's Hotshot Trucking and Outdoor Adventures. I love that name. But those darn Cinnabons. I know. So, Dan, okay, let me tell you, because the battle is real. It smells so good. Yeah. They do that to you on purpose. You have to be able to see the enemy for who it is, okay? And so the thing is, Dan, if you got all your stuff in your truck and you order your groceries or you go and get your whatever, if you have the right, you got to set yourself up for success. You have to make your environment successful. So if you're doing that, I don't need to go in those. And that's another reason I've saved so much money. I don't even go in the truck stops anymore, except to go boo-boo. So I go straight to go boo-boo, and I go straight to come out. And I might pick up a case of water in there. But other than that, focus. Don't don't let that hot pizza get your nose. Don't let that Cinnabon. And if it's okay, if it does what I did, I had to do a mental change. I'm just going to enjoy that smell. Like, man, that smells good. But I don't let it get beyond that. I got to go. But the problem is you got to be in control where you let your mind go. Because if you let your mind go to like thinking about, I need to put that in my mouth, right? When you smell a flower, you don't say that about the flower. So just enjoy the Cinnabon smell. Be like, oh, that smells good. Like a pretty flower, right? Pretty flower smell. Man, that smells good. At no point in time do you want to eat it. So why are you letting the Cinnabons get you there, right? And I will say, it helps. After your first 1 or 2 weeks into carnivore and your brain changes, so you don't even, like, you'll smell it and it don't even have control over you anymore. It's true. Happened to me. Because the Cinnabon, my 2 kryptonites was like Cinnabon and Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Okay? Those are drugs. Those are 2 powerful, very, very powerful drugs. Don't do drugs. What does your research say about dairy? Remote viewer is in the house, and why do I love it so much? Because dairy's great. I'm not doing dairy because I know that I've got a lot of hormone healing to do, and I feel like the American Western dairy process is not optimal to heal me, so I'm not touching it. It is optimal to mess me up some more and stall weight loss. I am definitely trying to lose weight. And I'm trying to eliminate almost everything. So I chose to not do dairy. And then later on, when I get to my goal weight and, probably once I hit 6 months, I think then I'll try to experiment with some cheeses and stuff because I love cheese. But it's going to be the real cheese. It's going to be the right cheese. And I'm going to reintroduce it back into my life little bits by little bits. That's my plan. But for 6 months, I'm committed to letting my body heal of everything that I put it through in the last 50 years. What's miraculous is it's going to do it in that short amount of time. Amazing. So, okay. So dairy, if you're trying to lose weight, is probably not a good idea. Or if you're trying to do carnivore and you have some dairy, obviously the butter is dairy. So I do have butter. I eat the hell out of butter. But I don't touch anything else. That's my dairy. So I minimized it. If you're going to do that, and then you go in a couple weeks or 3 weeks or something and you haven't lost any weight, you then just go to, okay, what am I eating? And then you start taking something out and see if it changes. It's very simple. You look at what you're eating. Like, oh, okay, the cottage cheese, I'm eating cottage cheese. I'm kind of not seeing any weight loss. Nothing's really happening. I'm kind of feel like I'm at a stall for a little bit or something. I would drop the cottage cheese. That's how you kind of run the whole thing. So it's up to you. It's perfectly okay. You're still carnivore if you eat a little dairy. I just don't think you're going to see the most optimal weight loss, and it still might mess with your hormones a little bit. That's my opinion. But you got to just kind of see what works for you. Your body may be able to handle dairy better than mine. I'm a little lactose intolerant. Milk is definitely not what milk used to be, so I don't touch that stuff. That's nasty poison. But I've chosen to wait a little bit. I'm eliminating even dairy to just straighten myself out, and then I'll start adding stuff back in later. And don't just believe in everything I'm telling you. Like, please go do the research. It's going to change your life. Buck Brown says, there's a Dunkin' Express here at this pilot. Thankfully, it's not stocked up. Temptation is an MFR. Yeah, but see, and that's the thing I struggle with the most. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you give yourself this period, like, you literally get mentally, it doesn't exist anymore. The only reason you're having difficulty is the sugar is doing things to your brain to make you not strong against that, to create cravings that are stronger than you. Now you're not even in control of your body. And any of you that are recovering addicts, like, you know what I'm talking about. You have to heal from that so that you don't crave it anymore. It's not a temptation to you anymore. And do yourself a favor and start looking into the research of these food chemicals. Look at your labels. Look at what your food is. Look at what's in it. It won't be hard to change your mind after that, to realize how disgusting it is. The knowledge really kicked me in the butt. That's why I'm trying to share some of it with you. Like, I'm hoping I can encourage you in getting, like know what you're doing, man. With, like, do everything on purpose. You eat for fuel. You're feeding your body on purpose to be healthy, to fix it, and don't let them kill you anymore, man. Like, this is serious. You're stronger than that, especially if you're a soldier. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you gonna let them kill you like this? You gotta see who your enemy is. Like, you came all this way, man. And it wasn't just to get murdered like a sheep by the big wolf. And you didn't see it coming. Like, dang it. Okay, sorry. I don't eat in a window anymore. I have 2 to 3 eggs in a couple hours after I wake up, and if I'm hungry, eat around 4 p.m. I notice for me, it has increased my energy longer in the day. Yeah, me too. When I, like, pound some food in the morning, like, sometimes I don't want to eat until, like, later at night. Some days I want to get more food in, and some days I just want to go OMAD and just eat one great big meal. So I'll do those in the afternoon, but when I eat in the morning, then I know I'm still ready to eat a little bit more before bed. And I'll do that before I fast. Like, if I'm planning to fast, like, I'll just, like, I want to eat more food that day before I fast, so I'll try to have 2 meals a day. But very consistently, I can eat 1 meal in the middle of the day. And that's another reason for trucking, guys. Like, you got 1 meal. You pig out, because we like to pig out. And you're good. And you're not doing any damage by pigging out. If you're one of those people that likes to eat and pig out, I am. And then you get an autophagy fast in without even any effort at all. And then you're not hungry for 24 hours later. You just intermittent fasted and you ate like an animal. And you're satisfied, like, and you're satiated the whole day. It's awesome. It's so easy. You can wolf down. I don't care if you sit down and eat 12 eggs, 2 steaks, half a pound of burger, a whole pound of burger on top of that. If you can pack it in, brother, it's okay. The more you eat, the more weight you lose. Generally speaking, it's not a bad thing. And you sure as hell won't be hungry for anything that's in the damn pilot, because you're satiated. Your brain ain't even telling you you're hungry. Try it. You know? Tolga, this is how I live since years. TJ and oh, Tolga's been living like this for years. Okay, Tolga. And always felt good, but I felt kind of guilty because of the popular culture for a long time. The Bullerwood says, I hear that, Tolga. I hardly eat during the day at all anymore because of carnivore style eating. I'm not perfect, but 2 to 3 eggs can sustain me most days. Yeah, and you know, sometimes cutting back, TJ, if you're not fasting or whatever, like, it doesn't hurt. But the most important thing is that you don't deprive your body so it doesn't go back into, like, fear mode and hold on to your stored fat. So if you are losing weight, you know, and you feel like you have to cut back on some calories, it's not necessary, but you just listen to your body. But if you get in that ravenous stage, like I have to eat like 4 steaks right now, then just do it. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt your diet. It's not gonna cause you to lose any less weight. That's the beautiful thing, dude. I've been on so many hard diets. Like I can eat like a man on this diet until I don't want to look at that food no more, and I don't feel guilty 1 second. And my body's just benefiting. Like, it's so crazy. Now I have some cheese and stuff in my fridge, sometimes beer or my other favorite drinks, but the freezer's always full with a variety of meat and being way enough than anything. That's good. But if you're trying to lose weight, Tolga, you're killing it with the beer because there's sugar in it. And it's alcohol, and it stops you from losing weight. So sorry to tell you that if you don't know that. Buck Brown says, I'm still off the monster drinks. That is a big win, Buck. Congratulations. I know that is a big win. That was a struggle for you. But I do have an occasional cigarette, less than half a pack a day now. Oh man, you're doing great, Buck. Just keep going. I'm proud of you. Nomadic Breast says, I fitted a fridge freezer in my truck. Awesome. Well, I would like to see a Carnivore video about how you got it set up over there, Britt. I ate all my meat I brought with me down to around 15 eggs and coffee, butter, and a half and half. Hey, that works. You probably eat 15 eggs, though, in one sitting. I would, if that's all I had. Just, look, TJ, blessing to my life is Instacart, because they bring I order it from the store that I want, and they bring that stuff to my truck at the truck stop. I freaking love it. I haven't been in a grocery store in a long time. Maybe once. I think I was once last month. But other than that, I seriously get all my groceries delivered. It's so crazy. So especially on the weekends when we're down and we're stuck at one truck stop or something, they will bring it right to the truck stop and bring your groceries right to you at the truck. That's why I love Instacart and I promote it. I was stagnant at 210 pounds for almost a month. Broke that this morning, 207. Congratulations. That's awesome. They also won't teach you money in school, even at the university level, economy, finance lectures. Yeah, you have to pay for that knowledge, right? You have to go into specialize into finance. I have, my education is in business administration and management, and my minor was in business finance. I didn't finish school, though, because I got a really good job, and it was like, gotta go. So I never did finish my degree, but I got like 9 credits away. So, and still made some financial mistakes later in my life. So it's not like I got a whole big value out of that. They had a big scale in the men's bathroom here. I was like, for 25 cents, let's get some good news. I know, like I haven't seen none of them scales in a long time. Buck Brown says, by the way, someone in the chat has less than 6 months and his truck will be paid in full. High five. Look at Buck Brown over there winning. Buck says, I don't eat too much rabbit either. It's too lean. So lean that it'll suck the protein out of you if you eat too much of it. Yeah, ruminant animals, grass-eating animals. Bison, cows, deer, venison, lamb, and some fish to throw in there to get some good fish oil. That's pretty much what you can eat, what you should eat, I guess. You can have chicken, but it's not a ruminant animal, just mind you. But like I said, ask yourself if you really like chicken. And the amount of antibiotics and crap that they're pumping into chicken, I'm even more turned off about it. Chief Ray Hauler says, I like lemon pepper on my chicken. Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, do you like chicken without anything on it? Ask yourself that question. Replace chicken with squirrel. That's what Buck says. I'd like to sit on the couch with 30 wings during football season. Oh, yeah. So the difference now is I can still do that, but I'm not putting anything on it except maybe a little bit of garlic and some salt. But I can still do that. I'm a wing girl. Like, I will say that. I do love it. And I can even eat that with the, because you can eat the skin on it, right? So that's what makes it tasty. Yeah. But chicken breast, it's out of my life. John Shunger says, wrap it with bacon for the fat. Yeah, accepted. You can wrap everything with bacon, but only eat the squirrel in the months that have R in them. The other month squirrels have hives. Dude, I ain't eating no squirrel. It's a rodent. Ew. With both feet is in the house saying, hey, everybody, hope all is well. How's turkey? We're talking turkey with both feet. Hope you are well. Thanks for coming in. Christopher Beliefnik has stopped by from Wisconsin saying good morning. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so much. I'm talking some stuff today. I didn't plan on talking about that. I was gonna make breakfast and just, like, you know, show you how I made breakfast and stuff like that. But good morning. Thanks for coming in. With both feet says doing great. Thanks, Tolga. Our sister church is Fruitland, Idaho, has a picnic with T-bones and car show today. Yay. That sounds super fun. Moto Bomb Virginia is in the house. Good morning, everyone. Moto Bomb, I'm gonna throw you a wrench over here. Okay. Good morning, Motobomb. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for coming in. Mrs. A says, I walked off to take out trash, came back, and I'm a mod here. Thank you. Thank you. Then I lost you completely getting back from that screen, so I missed some. It's okay, Mrs. A. If anybody misses anything, the replay is always going to be available for you to go back and catch up. I've been talking some mad carnivore stuff. Wasn't the plan for this live, but we went there. Some people had questions. So we went there. Chief Ray Holler put a link to my TikTok channel. So everyone, if you're TikToking, go over there and give me what are they called? A subscribe or whatever. I really need to educate myself. Go link up to my TikTok channel by that link right there. Thank you for subbing. Jersey Truckers in the house, who's also a butt kicker in the step challenge, let me say. This man right here, he is killing it. And I appreciate, Jersey Trucker, that you're in here. If you're still in here, I know I'm probably late, but thanks for participating in the Samsung Step Challenge with the rest of us. With both feet says, I stay off TikTok and Temu, information gathering farms for China. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but I want to make money off of it. I'm trying to build several streams of income, okay? That's where I'm going. Gold Phoenix is finally here saying, I'm late and good morning. Red Lady says, I don't TikTok, YouTube, and barely Facebook, and that's it. I hate Facebook too, but I'm on there too, you know? I'm just trying to figure out how to capitalize on that stuff. But I'm not going to hoe out for it. You're not going to see me like in booty shorts, Daisy Dukes with some cowboys, like climbing up into my truck all sexy and like, no. Oh, good Lord, help them women. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll try anything. If it starts to go left, then all I would do is shut it down. Motobomb says, hitting the road to visit. Have an awesome day. You too, Motobomb. Thanks for coming in. Buck says, I've been carnivore for years. I even have bacon wrap bacon with a side of bacon. That's good, but you have been also drinking sugar, which cuts it out. Like, I mean, it's great that you're eating meat, but all the sugar that you pound down your body, Buck, to call you out. The monsters. I did it too, bro. I'm not acting like I'm better than anybody else. I'm saying, like, Ixnay on the Carnivore A. So you got to get really on it, because the way the Monsters plus animal fat, that's gonna clog you up. You know what I'm saying? Gold Phoenix says, started taking beef liver and organ supplements. Feels way too good. Oh, fantastic. Eat some meat, bro. Nomadic Bro says, gave up alcohol 3.5 months ago. Congratulations. Oh, yes, another cuss word. Behave, Buck. I'll tell you, Togo, the more ShannAn cusses, the cuter she is. Oh, dear Lord. Snorlord says, Cinnabon smells like rancid poison to me. Yeah, me, like, it doesn't, it's so crazy how you I swear, my hearing has changed, my vision has changed, and my smell has changed, and my taste has changed. It's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm going to agree with Snorlord on that. You really you're so much more clear and sensitive and razor sharp to chemicals, and it's nuts. It's awesome, but it's nuts. Buck says, I avoid cheese for more than one reason. Chief Rayaler says, another thing I struggle with is those dang chocolate chip cookies and that glass of milk. At least the milk is organic. There you go. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I don't want to be looking at a plate of chocolate chip cookies. I'm like, get it away from me. You know, it's good. It tastes good. I don't know if it would taste good to me now, but I remember the, euphoric rush of joy that I would have with chocolate chip cookies. Couldn't stop eating them. Look, provide an environment of success for yourself. Like, my mom brought in some cupcakes. I said, get them cupcakes away. I don't even want to look at them. You don't, it's like, even if you're recovering, you are recovering off drugs. Okay. Get this through your head. You're recovering off drugs, and you can't be in an environment of drugs. Right? Simple. You have to equate it with that, because it's what they're doing with the sugar is even worse than the drugs that you ever had to try to stay away from on the street, brother. Buck says, I'll fry bacon first and then cook eggs in the bacon grease. Yes, that's super, super healthy. But you can't be eating sugar with that, because it automatically makes your arteries, it's not good. You got it right, Buck. You just got to cut out the sugar. Gold Phoenix says, sugar is basically correct for real. No doubt. 100%. Or worse. Heroin, right? I've heard people compare it to heroin and what it does to your brain. Don says, that's what I do, Buck. Yum. Snorler says, wife and I went to Homestead Expo this past weekend. We learned so much. It was life-changing. I can't wait to see the content that you're going to give us on that. I'm excited about that. You guys got to see this one. They went to a homesteading expo. So, lots of cool stuff. Lots of things to learn. I wish I'd have went up there. Gold Phoenix says, leave the country for a week, come back, and you'll get sick. Oh, I hope you're not sick. Don says, I even saved the grease and sear my steak with it. That's what's up. Yes. For that reason, for searing, I do wish, and it might be the next thing I get on the truck is a pan and a hot plate burner or something. One of those safe ones that doesn't burn when you touch it. I've been thinking about that for cooking my over easy eggs, because I like the runny yolk, and for searing my steaks. I got two reasons to my business case to buy something like that. So I'll probably go shopping today and order it and have it sent to the house. Robert Vidal is in the house saying hello, hello. Flyby Trucker says, knowledge is power. Buck Brown says, I even make homemade mayo. I'll save up nearly a quart of bacon grease and then add 3 to 4 raw eggs and blend it up. What? What? I never heard of that. Snorlord says, hashtag say no to TikTok. Hashtag TikToxic. I love that. Bug Brown says, I hear TikTok and it makes me want some orange flavored ice cream, Tic Tacs for some reason. Gold Phoenix, Buck says, Gold Phoenix, I went to Guam for a week in July. No issues for me. Jealous. I'm jealous of your trip to Guam. I'd love to go there. Tolga says, no worries, ma'am. I finished all the stuff and got my diploma, but except for the signature right on the education center, gave me nothing. You're in a great position now. Yeah. Yeah, you got to take whatever you picked up along life's road and take that student loan you'll never get rid of and keep moving. Someone says, I would rather eat a Cinnabon lace with corn and soy before watching TikTok. Ooh, that's for real. David Edwards is in the house saying, hi, kids. Buck Brown, hi, David. Thank you for coming in for coffee this morning in the Trucker Cafe. We're talking about all things health, multi streams of income, hating TikTok, and sunlight on your face in the morning, and butter in your coffee. Hope you're doing well, David Edwards. Snorlord says the metal. Snorlord says prayers, David. My name is Nobody's in the house saying prayers, David Edwards. What I missed? Did something happen to David? It's unspoken. Okay. Yeah, prayers for David. I don't know what's going on there, but God bless you, sir. Whatever's going on, in the name of Jesus, I hope that it gets rectified, turn around, and the Holy Spirit wraps his arms around you and your family, and everything that is going on be reversed, removed, or destroyed. Okay, lots of people agree that TikTok is the devil. The classy lady trucker content is fire, not the nasty stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm not super classy, but I'm not hoeing out either. Wheelbarrow Express channel member is finally in the house. Oh my gosh, and I'm probably late even seeing his comment. Thank you for finally showing up, Wheelburner. We've been waiting. Alfalfa, you too. Good morning for Rollins. I am in Delaware today. Appreciate you guys coming in for coffee. Barbara, I don't have the TikTok account, but I'll watch all your videos on YouTube. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Flatbed, are you leaving us out? Probably, unless he's leaving. Good to see you, Flatbed. Tolga Buck. I don't know. I don't even know where I got that. Everybody saying hi. I'm reading the label on a Mountain Dew bottle. No sugar listed. Guess it's healthy. No. Vanessa Smithy is in the house. I have a Gallons microwave from Walmart. It's also a convection oven and air fryer. Awesome, Vanessa. Man, I'm telling you what, I heard about people getting air fryers, and I was like, nah, I got my Foreman grill. I got my little microwave on the truck. I'm straight. That's all I use. My life is simple. And people had told me, like, oh, Shannon, you should get an air fryer. I'm like, I don't know. And now that I started Carnivore, I'm like, dude, I need an easier way to, like, cook this meat and make it good. And so I finally decided to take the plunge and get my air fryer. And it is as awesome as you guys said it was. Dude. I've never enjoyed eating meat as much as I do right now because the way that my food is so perfectly cooked, like a restaurant, it's amazing, and in minutes. So I should have jumped on this wagon a long time ago. David Edwards says dextrose is sugar. Right. Dextrose, maltodextrin, like all of that crap. There's so many chemicals. And if you guys don't know, I'm going to say one more thing that I think is important. They hire food chemists. Food chemists. These food chemists' job isn't completely and solely how to modify that food chemically to make you addicted to it. So they know what they can put in there to affect your brain receptors, to program you, to make you react. It is a real thing. And they get paid very, very, very handsomely. That's terrible. You know, I think we blipped out for a second. The homemade mayo trick my grandma taught me please do a video on that. I ain't never seen anything like that in my life. Please do a video. Infamous NDS. My friend Nikki is in the house. I love you, buddy. Thanks for coming in. He's hailing, I believe, in Indiana right now. I'm in Maryland right now. Chief Frayler says, I went to Flunkyville High and then got a PhD from the School of Hard Knocks. Everything I know I learned from these streets. Well, now we have the internet. So you can expand times 10,000, right? Everything's at your fingertips, guys. If something is having power and over your life, you have the tools to change it. It's all right there, right here in the palm of your hand. It's what you decide to do with the information and what you decide to do with your life that is going to change your life. It's on you. It's available to you. This is the point where you have a chance to find the weapon that you need, and you take that up and you use it and you destroy your enemy with that. Or, like I like to say it, you can walk up to your enemy and take his weapon away. The problem is that they made us think that sugar wasn't our enemy. They made us think that processed crap in there is food for you. That's a lie. We were made to hunt and eat. And God gave us fruit on the trees. Simple. Go back in time. Because ever since the erasure of all of the good things in the past that were done, that people figured out then, ever since propaganda got flooded into us, we've been getting sicker and sicker and sicker. That's a true statement. TikTok is out. The new thing is Snapchat. Oh yeah, I forgot about Snapchat, although it's not new. Bullwood says, what's that? Flatbed trucker? Wheelburners value channel member says, I'm at home sitting on the deck with the sun on my face, hot coffee and a little cigar, dog laying at my feet, and my woman by my side. It don't get no better. Amen, brother. I'm so glad you're home. Give your wife a big sloppy kiss for me. And then give her an extra one just because she's amazing. And no better place to be than right where you are, doing exactly what you're doing and getting some vitamin G, right? Vitamin G is gratitude. Soak in it. Sup, TJ, call me later. Oh my gosh, did I make the end of the comments? We have not been on here 4 hours. How long have we been on here? Oh, that says 4 minutes. Okay. I was like, what? I don't even know. I got no content. It's almost noon though, and it is time for us to close because I don't like to go up until noon. I know everybody's got things to do. So that was a pretty beefy carnivore conversation. There was a couple other things I wanted to talk about. I have a new thing in my life called sparkling mineral water. So since my diet is so minimal, I kind of discovered mineral water, sparkling mineral water, like Perrier and this is called Perrier and this stuff. Perrier, right? This is imported and it's super fun to drink. And to me, especially in the can, it reminds me of the sensation that I used to get when I had an ice cold beer in the can. Oh, it does the trick. This is my new thing. And then the other ones is Pellegrino. That's another brand from Italy, I believe. So I've been kind of enjoying that stuff for some weird reason. But it reminds me of that elation that I would get with an ice cold beer on a hot day. Like, oh, it's got it. So I'm kind of hooked on that. And Dee Dee's doing well. She's growing. She's enjoying all the exercise that she's getting when we do get to stop. And she's enjoying hurting me every chance she gets. And she's good. I changed her food up to something a little bit healthier for her. And so that has happened. I've really just got, I'm on top of my game in every single way, you guys. So that's a good report. I want to wish you guys encouragement for this new week. For those of you that are trying to make positive, healthy changes in your diet, I'm here if you have questions, if you want to ask me anything, if you need support, if you just want to cry through your cravings, and I will talk to you and encourage you through it. Whatever. I want to offer that to you. I promise you it gets better. And I love you, and I want you to live your best life, and I want you to live life to the fullest, because it's readily available at your fingertips. All you have to do is go grab it. There's nothing stopping you. And there's no limitations at this point. So you have no more excuses to be the best version of yourself that you can. I believe in you. So I'm gonna cook some bacon, whole bunch of eggs, whole bunch of beef, and I'm gonna eat a great breakfast. And we've wrapped up breakfast time. It's almost lunch, and I don't want to keep you that long. So I appreciate you guys for the late Trucker Cafe. I didn't want to miss you again this week, because I did miss you last weekend because I was so absorbed in those little babies. Oh my gosh. Much needed. You know, watch your dollars, what you're spending. Make some cutbacks. Be ready. Because this is September. We literally got a little more than a month before stuff might get crazy. Be thinking about every chapter of your life that you got going on. Family, finance, spirit, mind, body, health. Get on top of your game. Stop letting them hurt you. Stop letting them poison you slowly. You're just laying down and letting them, and that's not you, man. You're stronger than that. So with that, I want to say I love you. Thank you for hanging out. And until the next one, I got a couple of cool stuff. I did get wheel burner. This one's for you. Remember that thing that you and me talked about, and you said you was going to get a new thing and you was going to give me the old thing? Well, I got one of those things coming, so that I think is going to help this channel and my content a lot better. I'm pumped about it, but I'm going to let you wait until it gets here, and then I will show you what it is. It's going to make my content better, as well as my microphone. And if I am feeling froggy, I do want to try out this microphone some more later. Where did the receiver go? Because I do want you guys to hear it. For those of you that came in late, and thank you to my channel members, all of you that have chipped in, I have upgraded my mic game, but we tried it earlier. Where's the thing? What did I do with it? I swear I'm going to paint all the black stuff inside of this truck. I'm going to paint it tan so I can see stuff. I got the receiver. I think this is charged. Where's the other thing? I don't even know where I put it. I unplugged it. Anyways, I got a new mic system, a Rode mic system. So I'll probably feel like playing around a little bit later. Unless, you know, Wilburner, are you going live today? Is anybody else planning on doing a big giant live today? Because I feel like I'm hungry for a big giant live to watch. Or maybe I'll have time later, but I got lots to do. I got a lot of my housekeeping in my truck and laundry. And we're going to go out and get some exercise in this amazing sunshine. And then I'm going to take a great shower and eat like there's no tomorrow. And that's my day. So if I feel like I have time later to jump back on, we want to BS some more or whatever, fantastic. But if anybody else wants to, please, so I can just watch something. But I'm going to mess around with these mics a little bit more. And I'm excited for the next thing because Wilbur like turned me on to that thing, and he knows what I'm talking about. But he knows what it is. I'm not going to talk about it. So that's all I got for today, guys. Until I think of something else, but I'll do it on a short, I guess. Everything's great. A great report. My last weigh-in was last weekend at 177.8. I've already had a coffee. I'll do a weigh-in today to see if anything changed, but I'm not expecting anything because I just weighed in last weekend. I'm trying to keep it to every 2 weeks so I don't get myself all excited. And it won't be first thing in the morning. You're supposed to take your weight like after you boo-boo, and then you take your first weight, and that's supposed to be like your number. So I already screwed that up for today, so I don't know. But have a great day. Enjoy yourselves with your families and your Sunday. Get yourself in the sunshine and sit there like a little flower for at least 30 minutes. That's my advice for today. God bless you guys. I love you. Talk to you later. I don't even see the chat no more. I don't know if anybody's saying anything because it has completely stopped on me. Top messages. Oh yeah, see, there they are. Out of Augusta. Hoping to be home by Wednesday. Bye. See you next time. I'm loading Wednesday for Houston again. Need a new step. Okay, we'll start a new step challenge today for those of you that are participating. Stopping in your area tomorrow. Got a 4-stop late. Okay. I hear cooking video now. Yeah, I might do a cooking video. Gasman channel members in the house. Gasman, thank you. Okay, you're going to Michigan? Transfix has consistent loads out of there, by the way, in case you're looking. Remote viewer says vitamin G is gratitude. Love that. Yeah, I did too. Somebody else said it. It's not my phrase. Meth is hard, Flatbed Trucker says. Buck Brown says, yes, Cheap Freight Hauler, if we observe what nature's trying to tell us, then we might just survive the madness. Truth. Cheap Freight Hauler says, God was telling us some meat is available year-round, but fruits and veggies are only in season certain times. Yeah, but according to my opinion and my research, vegetables were never a thing. Matthew Fields says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Matthew. Thank you for coming in. You're a new name in here. Wheelburner says he's going back to Ontario tomorrow. This is my last day home. Oh, soak it in, Wheelburner. I won't be expecting a live from you because you are busy. Sucks to have to go back to the truck later. Since getting an air fryer, do you still use a microwave? Yeah, my name is nobody. I do use a microwave when so I cook up all my meat and then I eat what I can and then I put the rest back in a bowl in the fridge. Okay, so if I have some leftovers, I'll use the microwave to heat it up. So, but that's it. Like, I'm minimally using my microwave. It's almost taking up too much space at this point. Okay, I think I caught up. Thanks, guys. Out of Augusta, so I'll be 20, 85, 65, then 10. Okay, so I'm gonna start a new step challenge because apparently we timed out on this one because we've all been working really hard. I will be putting that in the community post. So if you're interested to join in, that new community post will come up as soon as I get it together here. I'll try to put it up in a little bit. And then we'll have a fresh start and new people can join and we can do that. Sound good? So, okay. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out with me this long. Thanks for all the likes. I see them all up there. Appreciate you guys and all your support. And until the next one. I'm left to my own demise today. I'm unsupervised and who knows what might happen. But I got a lot of ideas because my brain is just running on ketones and it's 100 miles an hour. So I have time. And I'm all slept up. I got good sleep. So today's about like whatever. So that might result into some content, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. And have a great day. Get out in the sun right now and soak it in. Pretend like you're like just a little, solar panel, okay? Go be a solar panel. 30 minutes. Walk your little butt off. I'll start the challenge right now in case you guys are going to start walking, and then those steps will count to the challenge. So let me work on that right now, and peace out. Love you guys. Thank you, all you channel members and all the people that super chatted to buy me the new Rode mic system. We will have better audio if I can make sure to have it charged up on time. I thought I did. So, all right. I love you. Praise God, and be thankful today and bless somebody today. And just take a moment to thank Him for the air in your lungs, the ability to get out of bed, and the sunshine on your face. Later.